Hey Ben, or Elevate with Ben, whatever you want me to call you. I just recently watched your video on how you have been struggling with acne, even though you've been on a pretty clean diet, which is the carnivore diet for 8 months, and it's cooked carnivore diet. But you know, as you can see, I've improved my acne a lot, and I've been struggling with kind of the same things that you have, acne, and that's why I went on this health journey. It's very commendable that you're doing this too, because a lot of people will just give up. They'll go for Accutane, they'll go for creams and all this other stuff, which destroys their hormones. But yeah, so I wanted to talk about how I made this transformation in 3 months. I mean, my skin is not fully clear, as you can see. This is not the best it's been, but it is a lot better, and I feel a lot healthier now that I've done certain things and added certain foods and certain protocols into my life. And I just want to share this thing with you because I think you deserve it out of anybody. You have the dedication. You've been doing carnivore for 8 months, which is an insane amount of dedication. The most I did carnivore was 2 months, which is it still felt like a lot. But yeah, so I just want to share certain things. Yeah, let's get to it. So usually, I know you're kind of like a science guy. I watched one of your videos. I guess you follow like Bart K and a lot of these science-based influencers, that they explain everything with science, and I do get that for sure. But for me personally, I've noticed that when I follow the science, usually it doesn't lead me to the same places that experience does. I feel like experience should always come over science. But if you want to find science to explain certain things, then you can. But yeah. So when I follow more of Agenus von der Planets, you know of him. And when I follow more of him, I feel like I feel better. So that's just my anecdote. And some people say that raw carnivore is better for them. Some people say this. Some people just say that. I am in a sunny environment right now. I am in Antigua right now. So pretty low. It's like 15 degrees above the equator, I think. So yeah, I mean, it's pretty low, and I'm getting a lot of sun, so that's very important. Getting sun when you can is very important. But what I've noticed is it's not just sun mostly. I think it's more circadian rhythm, because you can definitely heal your acne in a colder environment, and there's a lot of people like Excellent Health or in this community that say the sun is absolutely everything and the diet doesn't matter as much and the sun is what's going to heal your acne. I'm not sure I believe that, because I've been in an environment like Argentina where I haven't had that much sun compared to here, at least, and my acne progress has still gone very steadily over there and still improved. So that's what I've kind of noticed. The sun is important, but it's not like a make or break. It's not like you should give up if you don't have the sun around you. You should get as much as you can, but not to the point where you like stress about it, right? And also, I think you're in Canada. I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure you're in Canada. So, raw milk is illegal in Canada. Raw dairy is illegal in Canada, which is absolute bullshit. But I don't know. I did some research, and I guess you can get pet milk, like pet raw milk. So if you can get that, dude, get some pet raw milk, man. I've noticed every single time I get raw milk, I feel better. My acne feels better, and I look better. Because the raw dairy, the fat in the raw dairy specifically, that's what I think is what makes the acne a lot better. But I live here on the islands on my boat, so I don't have as much access to raw dairy here. So the raw dairy source here in Antigua is like, they just stopped milking for the season for some reason. And then, so raw milk for me is occasional. And another thing is, like, honestly, what's the next food that helped me the most? I'd say raw eggs. Raw eggs are really, really good. If you can get like 10 raw eggs a day, you're gonna be well off, because like, let me go sit down actually. Yeah, like 10 raw eggs a day is like a perfect amount. And it doesn't matter if it's like whole or if it's like just the yolks, because I know you follow like some, like, you used to follow, I guess, Face IQ or something, but like, I don't think there's that much, like, there shouldn't be that much stress around the whites or the yolks. Just do what you want. Like, what I notice is when I drink it with the whites, I just feel better. It goes down easier in my opinion. But if you want to do the yolks, just do the yolks. I don't think it really matters, but That's what Agenus recommends, and I've been trying that, and it's good. But yeah, so another thing that I read in the book We Want to Live is avoid cooked orange and red vegetables. Now, is this true? Maybe, maybe not. But I'm definitely going to avoid them because he's had a lot of experience. He's had over 30 years of experience with tons and tons of clients. So definitely 100%, if you're going to cheat, avoid like canned tomato sauces or whatever. And I'm pretty sure you don't cheat because you seem like a pretty disciplined person. So, but yeah, do not eat cooked red and orange fruits and vegetables, even fruits, right? And another thing that I've been experimenting is with papaya, mango, and like those raw orange and red fruits and vegetables. So things like tomatoes as well. He recommends that for acne. Now, you may think tomatoes because of the lectins or whatever. I don't really stress about the lectins because I haven't found any problems for me. I don't react to lectins in the raw tomato. In the cooked tomato, it's not good. But in the raw tomato, I don't really see a difference. But yeah, so I've been experimenting with papaya, which is what Agenus recommends. I've also been putting unheated honey on my pimples. If my pimples like come out like a lot, I put unheated honey on the pimples, and it's good. And you know, I'm pretty sure you live in Canada again, so you don't have as much sun right now. Starting to get sun, but like I don't think you're stressed about the carbohydrates thing. Yes, our substrate should be fat. Like we should depend on fat because I think that's the most natural way to live. But having honey here and there is not bad at all. And Agenus recommended honey because it turns into enzymes inside of our body. And again, this is not scientifically backed. Whatever. I mean, it is shown that honey doesn't affect the body as normal sugar does. And personally for me, I don't find anything different with honey. I think honey tastes great and it's natural, and like if you look at tribes, the Samburu tribes eat it, but if you want to eat seasonally, I don't know. I just like to eat, oh dude, these things are biting me. I just like to eat honey and it tastes really good. So yeah, plenty of eggs, honey, all those stuff. And also what I've been experimenting with is Agenus recommends stone pressed olive oil. Now, I don't have stone pressed olive oil, but I do have what is it called? Like cold pressed olive oil, like kind of the same quality, not really the same quality, you know? But I stone pressed olive oil, so that's, I guess, fine. And I drink like, I eat like 1 tablespoon a day, which is not that much, but he says that lubricates the acne and makes it come out more. So I've been experimenting that, and I don't see anything bad happening to my acne. So it honestly seems to be getting better day by day. And also what I think is really important is, like, I was cooked carnivore. If you show the picture up, that was back in Morocco like 4 months ago, and I was cooked carnivore then. That's when I was just starting to eat raw meat. And I definitely think there's a truth to the fact that cooked meat has a toxin load, because when I stopped eating cooked meat, I didn't get any results for like a month, or any noticeable results for a month, which was absolutely insane. I was raw carnivore for like a month, and raw carnivores, I don't think that optimal, but I was like raw carnivore for like a month, and I didn't get really any results. So I was like, oh my God, bro. But I still knew raw meat was the way because it tasted good and whatever. But like, I think you just need to stick with it for like at least 2 months, and then you'll actually see the results. But I think the goal is to not look at, I don't know how to say it, like, don't look at it day by day. Look at it like month by month, because I think like that's the thing that really changes, you know? And I think if you take the toxin load off of with the cooked meat, and I was not that strict cooked meat actually. I was like kind of on and off, but like the cleanest cooked meat, like cooked in tallow, all this stuff. But you know, you can't be like hard on yourself. You just got to keep going. You got to keep trying. What else though? What was I about to get to? I was about to say something. I might cut the video just to get my thoughts together again. Oh yeah, I was talking about the raw meat. So like, I definitely think there's a toxin load, and if you keep eating cooked meat, you're gonna keep putting toxin load onto your body. That's what I believe, at least. And your body won't be able to detox the acne. It'll just keep coming because the toxin load is too much, right? It won't have enough time. But like when I first got on the primal diet, and like And I'm on a bootleg primal diet, bro. I'm not on the good primal diet. You can probably do a better diet than me, because I'm doing like a super bootleg, like kind of like fake primal diet thing. My only fat source right now is avocado and coconut, which is like the worst fat sources on the diet, but I'm still doing it. Coconut and avocado. That's basically it. Those are my fat sources, and maybe a little bit of fat here and there. But yeah, that's basically it. So I'm on plant fats here, but I'm still doing good. My acne's still doing good. So I definitely trust. Oh no, well, I guess you can count raw eggs as my fat source, but only like 6 to 9 a day, right? But yeah, so that's really what I recommend. Also, urine on the face, washing your face with urine, with your own urine. I actually think there's something to that, because the urine is basically the blood without the red blood cells. So there's a lot of nutrients inside of there, a lot of fats, a lot of proteins. So if you rub that on your face, you're going to be feeding your face cells, your white blood cells on the face, with fats and proteins and certain acids, right? So I think that's also very important. I noticed an improvement with that. Also, what I noticed an improvement was hot springs, hot bath. If you can get near like a natural hot spring or a hot bath, that improves it significantly, because you perspire and you sweat. Same thing with like a sauna or something, like you perspire and you sweat. That's great. Or like a hot bath, which is what Agenus recommended. I don't have a bath on this boat, so I'm cooked, but I just work out, I guess. Every once in a while I'll do like something to make me sweat. But yeah, so I think those are the most important things. And yeah, man, I wish you the best of luck on your journey, bro. I definitely think you can pull off the primal diet better than me, even though you don't have raw dairy. I still don't have raw dairy. If you just max out on the pastured eggs, and if you get like animal suet, that's also another thing. If you get animal suet from like the butcher for like practically free sometimes, especially I think in Canada you can, go do that, go get that, because that's great. Beef suet, raw beef suet, you need to max out on that. That needs to be like most of your diet, because I notice I get crazy good when I have lots of beef suet in my diet. So go do that. That's great. But yeah, man, I wish you the best of luck on your journey, man. It's great that you've been doing carnivore for 8 months, but it's obviously, in my opinion, not the natural human diet, because I've seen it in my own eyes. I've seen it by myself. I think it's very close to the carnivore diet, but I don't think it's cooked meat. I don't think it's cooked anything, really. But yeah, man, I wish you luck, and hopefully you can get rid of your acne, and hopefully I can get rid of my acne eventually, and we can maybe do a collab in the future or something. But yeah, I'll see ya. Peace out.